Hello and good morning. Welcome to TW White & Sons Mazda. Thank you for taking the time to browse our website, look at our approved used vehicles. What we have to show you today is a Mazda 3 2021. This is the Sport Lux specification and has the 2 litre 180 PS petrol engine with a manual transmission, finished in a colour called polymetal grey, which is a wonderful colour for the car. Doesn't suit every vehicle as well as it does this, but it looks tremendous on the 3, particularly because this vehicle is a Skyactiv X, which is the more powerful 180 PS engine. You'll see that the car benefits from a couple of little styling features which are only available on Skyactiv X, which is the black alloy wheels and ever so slightly larger exhaust outlets as well. So very smart and stylish looking car. This is a vehicle we know very well. It's been registered to us from the off. So when this car was registered, it was registered to our dealership from brand new, delivered here, and has been under our care from day one. It's currently covered something in the region of 3,500 miles, which I'll show you when we get in the car, but has been with us all of that time. Mazda 3 is a very good looking car, and they drive wonderfully. They're a real underrated car. You'll expect us to say nothing else being a Mazda dealer, but truly a tremendous driving car, and got a wonderful manual gearbox. It's one of the best features of the car in my opinion, which we'll come on to shortly. But very stylish, very modern looking. The shape has been in production for over 2 years now, but still looks ultra modern. So yeah, very good looking car. As you'd expect, given the car's been registered to us from day one. Car's in wonderful condition. There is 1 or 2 very small marks on the alloy wheels, which I'll show you at some point, but you have the very nice 18-inch black alloys. It's all on Toyo Proxy tyres, which is what these cars had from new. And yeah, bar some very small marks on the alloy wheels, the car is in very good order. Specification of these is comprehensive to say the least. I'll try and cover as much as I can in the video, but they are so well equipped. There isn't a bad specification Mazda 3 available, and Sport Lux is middle of the range, I suppose, in terms of specification, but that doesn't mean you're missing out on anything. The car is still extremely well equipped, with an awful lot of features you just wouldn't expect this sort of segment of car to have. Mazda 3 is Mazda's kind of natural competitor to something like a VW Golf or a Ford Focus. It's that sort of family size hatch, but a very comprehensively specification car. I'll show you in the boot. So really good sized boot. It is extremely difficult to gauge the depth and size of a boot from a photo and a video. However, more often than not, the best thing we can do is sort of show you a side-on profile just so you can see the depth. But really good sized boot. It's an awful long way back to the seat, and you've got a 60-40 split there as well. Just pop the boot down. There the badge says Skyactiv X. That is the technology this car has to make it extremely fuel efficient and a little bit more powerful. And as you can see, all in lovely condition. You have this very nice sort of black cloth interior, and with this sort of inlays that just look a slightly different colour. It's almost like they've got like an orange or a red in them, but very subtle. You'd argue it's just a very sort of dark grey or black cloth interior. A couple of things this car offers which I'm a bit of a fan of personally. Dark headliner. I'm a real sucker for a car with a dark headliner. I think it looks very premium, very stylish. You also do get, you'll note here, LED interior lights as well. Just something else to add to the sort of premium feel of the car. On entry, you've got a couple of safety features and settings down here, which we'll come on to shortly. But of course, you have all electric windows and power fold mirrors, as you would expect of a car of this specification and age. This very nice digital display. I don't know if you just saw there, the sort of centre screen in the middle came up with a little sort of picture as it comes through. But I'll start the car up, and you'll be able to see. Greeted by Mazda 3 in an all digital display. It looks very stylish, and yeah, again, just very premium. So you have steering wheel controls for stereo, You have adaptive cruise control, so this has a laser guided cruise control system on it, which if you haven't used one before, it's very, very easy. You set it like standard cruise control, turn the system on, and you may be able to see just in the bottom corner of the display here, there's now a little icon with 3 dashes on it. You're actually able to adjust how far or near you want to be to the car in front using this little toggle here, and as you adjust that, you can see that you can set a sort of distance that you're happy to be from the car in front. Uses a laser guided system on the front of the car to maintain a preset distance to that car in front. Very easy to use. It also actually displays the information in your head-up display. So these have a windscreen projected head-up display, which I don't know if you can be able to see there. Yeah, just there you can see it says 0 miles an hour, sort of in the middle of that hedgerow. But that actually displays your sat-nav information as well, up-to-date speed limit information of wherever you're driving, and your radar cruise information as well. So really, really nice touch that. Of course, you have auto lights and auto wipers. It's very, very nicely finished centre console here. It's in like a sort of piano black, looks very smart. 6-speed manual gearbox. This is probably the best feature of this car for me. It has a very clever technology on it where it'll effectively match the revs when you change gear. So if you go from say first to second, as the revs naturally drop to where it would need to be for second, the car actually holds the revs there ready for you, so makes for absolutely seamless gear changes. It's a really, really nice touch and something you've just got to try out to be able to see the benefit of. Still have a CD player. Mazda are removing these in the latest model, but you still get a CD player and USB connectivity in this one. You have heated seat switches for the front. So it's a bit of glare on the camera lens there. I don't know why I can't make that out very well. Climate control air conditioning. It's dual zone, so you can set a temperature to each side if you want to stop any potential arguments in the car. And it's a very, very nice multimedia system. So this is a screen that they put in these cars from 2019, and Mazda have since rolled this out to the rest of the range. It's available on CX-5, CX-30 and MX-30 now. It's a really, really easy to use system. Has a multitude of features within it, such as DAB radio, you have hands-free telephone as well. You also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. I don't know if this is something you know about, but it's a really, really clever system where if you plug into the USB socket down here, hardwired in with a cable, you can actually get a whole host of apps from your smartphone to come up on this screen, and the functionality remains the same as it does on your phone. You have all the icons, you can use things like WhatsApp and Waze, and Spotify, Amazon Music, everything. It's really, really cool. And if you have an Apple or an iPhone, you can just plug it in and it's ready to go. For Apple CarPlay, if you have an Android device, you might have to download an app called Android Auto, but a lot of the new phones just come with it because it's becoming a more and more popular addition to cars. If you don't want to use Google Maps and that on your phone, you have a fully integrated navigation system. This is fully independent. You don't need your smartphone to do this. It's actually built into the car. And you've got a whole host of things in amongst the settings menu here. A couple of really noteworthy things within safety. You have a lane keep assist system and a lane departure warning system. The car will effectively know if you've strayed over a white line without indicating, and to the extent where if it feels you're going to cross a white line, it'll actually just give a little tug on the steering wheel to put you back into your lane if you don't indicate. It's a really, really nice important safety feature, but if you don't like it, you are able to turn it off. I mentioned black interior. Same in the front, all in lovely condition as you'd expect, and dark headliner that I'd already touched on as well. You have push button start as you do with all modern Mazdas. Obviously engine's running at the moment, but to turn it off, same thing, just press that button one time and your display goes away. And that's it, that's our Mazda 3. If you've got any questions, please feel free to pick up the phone to us. Although we are a Mazda dealer, we accept part exchanges from any make or manufacturer. We're very, very competitive buyers of used cars, so if you'd like an idea of what your car may be worth, do feel free to give us a call. We'll give you a more than competitive offer. Yeah, if you want to arrange a test drive or reviewing of the car, please feel free to give us a call. We hopefully hear from you soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.